Most people think that a bedroom makeover requires a lot of money and items, but in this video, I'm going to show you how just 3 purchases can utterly transform your bedroom. But first, let me show you how I've been living because, baby, it's a mess. Now, my walls were all white with no personality, so I called myself getting some wallpaper to warm things up, but I'm beyond disappointed. I tacked this up and I think it would look good. I'm almost positive I would like the results. However, the smell, I can't do. I'm about to take this down and return it because I do not like the chemical smell that it gives off. Now, I mentioned in this video that I did not like the chemical smell and I was trying to see if it went away. Apparently it did, so that's why I'm putting it in this video. But next, let's talk about this rug. Okay, as you can see, the room is looking very gray. Maybe it's because of the wood gray floors or because it's just white and gray and nothing else going on. But yeah, we bought a rug. And this was probably one of the best decisions to make in a space that you don't want to paint, because what I'm looking for is a cozy atmosphere, and having a hardwood floor with nothing to dampen the sound or a soft place to sit or pray is just not a good look. Now, this rug was extremely affordable for the size, butter soft and washable, and I think the colors are pretty calming, even though I ordered 2 of the rugs and one was a lot darker, so I decided not to go with that one. But super easy to lay out, and one of the things I like to do is put painter's tape on the floor when my bed is down, because once you start moving stuff around, you really don't know where this rug is supposed to go. But I put the rug down and then I was looking like, oh yeah, I ordered the wrong size. It's been a while. Yeah, so if you do this and your feet of your nightstand are not on the rug, you bought a too small rug. So anyway, as cute as it does not fit, but we'll fix that later on. And if I wanted to make it a little thicker, I could add a rug pad, but it has the non-slip on the bottom. So overall, I like it a lot. Now, although the brown rug was cute, I didn't like it for the bedroom, but I think it looked really nice in the living room. However, I did not keep it because it was too small and Jackson would have destroyed it, because he is getting old and you know you cannot have anything nice with kids and dogs. Now, let me tell you about my curtains from 2 Pages. And I just want to say thank you to them for sending me these beautiful pinch pleat curtains to zhuzh up the room. I went with the Leo single wall and ceiling track for the curtains to hang off of, and then I also chose the Liz linen drape pleated panels in ivory, and they come with these little pinch pleat hooks, which are really nice. They are already trained, so all you have to do is take everything out of the package and hang them up. Now, if you're considering these curtains, just know that the installation process was super easy. All you need to do is get your measurements, and they have a really helpful video on how to measure so you don't make a mistake, and everything came ready to be hung up. Honestly, it was easy peasy and custom. Not to mention, they did not skimp on the quality of the fabric, so that was a plus. And overall, I really like these curtains. So thanks again, 2 Pages. I love the curtains. Now let's talk about this peel and stick wooden wallpaper. It's huge. Yes, it did have a toxic smell for weeks, but if you let it sit, the toxic smell goes away. But I just want to let you know so that you are aware. All right, so normally I don't cut the sides of a peel and stick. I usually start at the middle and then I apply everything going up. And once everything is up, then I remove the back end and then I smooth it down the wall. But because I'm working in a very tight space and I need this corner to be precise, I'm gonna start on the side, okay? Wood wallpaper. This wallpaper, by the way, is so nice. The texture is unreal. Okay, hopefully you can see me. The corner is perfect. All right, I have grabbed my push pins. I'm gonna use these so I don't damage the wallpaper. Now, as I'm watching this back, I'm thinking to myself, what if this ladder would have just slipped from underneath me? Never lean like that. Always turn the ladder the correct way and then apply whatever you want to apply, because that could have been bad. So as you can see, 3 panels have covered pretty much the entire wall. Now here's a peel and stick wallpaper tip. When you are applying wallpaper next to a wallpaper, do not apply the side that you cut. That is not going to be precise. You want to apply the side that is manufacturally cut, and then you'll get more of a seamless look. The side you cut should go in the opposite direction. So for this example, it's going to go in the crease of the wall. Nobody's going to see it. These are just some of the many things that I do to make sure that I have a professional, seamless install every time. Who this woman? Now, in a previous video, in my luxury peel and stick video, I mentioned that having an accent wall looked cheap, and I was like, if you're going to do an accent wall, go all in. And then I made this video. Here's the deal. I was trying to create a little nook, because as you can see, I have an HVAC that bumps out. So instead of just applying the wallpaper to the wall, I took it up and over, and this just creates a little nook slash alcove, which feels cozy. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that it's not a full makeover. This is just a few things that I wanted to do to make the space feel less cold. And I tried to order a headboard off of Amazon, but no, I had to send this back. This is from Amazon, cute, but it looks too cheap. So yeah, we're still looking for a headboard. I would just go ahead and get another bed, but y'all, I need the space underneath the bed. You'll see in now, I don't know how a few frames. This, but, as you can see, this rug is actually too small, and you can tell because both of the legs does not fit on the rug, the nightstand legs, that is. Now, this is 12 feet. So if I was to get a 12 by 9, then it would go from the wall to about right here, and then both of the feet of the nightstand would fit, and it would look more proportioned. Now, the only thing I don't love about that is that, like, if you're trying to go to the bathroom, you only have like a little bit of piece of walkway, and then also the rug will extend out here, which is not ideal. All right, guess what? The new rug is here. The 9 by 12 is going to be replacing this one that's down, and hopefully it looks better. All right, let's get some energy to pull this rug up and put this rug down. Okay, so this is why I cannot get a regular bed. I need this under bed storage. Like, I don't know where I will put all this stuff. And yeah, now I'll be making stuff look real easy, but I just want to make this disclaimer and let you know that this took me about an hour. Nothing about interior design is quick, and if it's gonna come out right, you have to put the work in. But can you see that the rug is a different color? I actually like this one better than the last one. Now, back to this wall. As you can see, I am trimming everything up, and it does not look good having this white baseboard at the bottom. I am always telling you to just take it down to the ground. Like, if you're going to do an accent wall, don't leave that little strip of white. Especially when you're doing dark walls. Like when I had a black accent wall in my last apartment, I took the paint all the way down to the floor. It just looks more intentional and seamless. See? Yeah, what if I had that little white trim at the bottom? It looks stupid. Yeah, just take it all the way down to the floor. And this is about 8 feet. The room is 10 feet, but as you can see, it doesn't go all the way to the top. So yeah. Now, I'm only doing this by myself because I went to the gym today. So I already got some reps in, and this is light. But if you have someone to help you, get somebody to help you, okay? I'm not promoting this. I'm just doing it because I want to get it done. I like this rug better. It's way better, especially for the nightstands. It's the nightstand coordination for me. How it's vibing a lot better. All right, so you see we're getting somewhere. This room had all white walls and gray engineered flooring. So the overall goal was to warm the space up, and the rug paired with the pill and stick wallpaper and the curtains is doing just that. I cannot explain how different this room feels, and you'll see at the end when it all comes together. But I just need to find a headboard because that other headboard was an epic fail, and I'm really trying to get an idea of what style I want to go with. I can tell that I'm really maturing because old me would have just powered through and finished this room without anything to eat. Not the new me. Okay, we're gonna nourish our body. So eat my little meal prep. This is oatmeal, chia seeds, cinnamon, blueberries, and a little bit of maple syrup, and some turkey sausage, no, chicken sausage, and eggs. So I'll be back after my break. And if you're still watching, please like the video, because I know some of you guys be forgetting to hit the like button or dislike button. Either way, let me know so I don't keep making the same videos that you do not want to see. Now, most people would consider this room pretty much done, but there are some decisions that can really transform the space. The hardware on this nightstand is not necessarily what I would have chose initially, but this is how it came. But I am a big advocate for changing out the legs and the hardware, and so I got to figure out if I'm going to keep this or upgrade those. And then of course the jewelry of the room is the lighting, so we got to figure out what we're going to do with that. I could either use this lamp and just get a shade for it, or I could use this here, which is rechargeable. You just drill it into the wall, or I do like I'm gonna do, which is a rental friendly hack. And let me show you. So this is the light that goes with it, and you can change different temperatures. So it's cool, daylight, warm, and this just clicks on here like that. Boom. And you can adjust how long you want it to be just by pushing this thing in here. So yeah, I kind of don't want to do this one because it seems so modern, but as you can see, I have a black chair in the corner, so it actually would fit the aesthetic. Okay, so that being one of the decisions, the lighting, the hardware, the throw blankets. I have these three that I think would vibe well. And then the pillows, figure out which pillows that I want to incorporate. And I think that's it. I don't want to overload the room. I want it to be very calm and just cozy. A little sexy too, though, you know. So what do you think? Which finishes should I choose? Now let's try out some other handles other than the shiny gold. All right, so what do you think? We have the stainless look at the top and more of like the pewter ornate style in the middle. And then we have the faux marble. I don't like the faux marble at all. And I don't like these per se, but I do like the tone of it. I just don't like the style of it because I feel like it's detail on top of detail. This one is actually what I like the most, the stainless look. And I think if these were like little balls, like two little stainless balls, that would be so cute. But then I have to change out the legs of the feet. So I'm thinking, because this has like the details, the more traditional style details, maybe some curved legs, but like the little bubble legs might be cute. with the little balls. What do you think? I think that might be cute. Yeah. Or quirky. Cute or quirky. I'm cool with either one. Let me know which one do you think. Because it's a no for these, in my opinion, on this piece. Yeah. But I definitely don't like these either. Oh, but I just want you to peep that both of the feet of the nightstand is on the rug. Now, before I show you the hardware that I chose for the nightstand and how the room turned out, let's talk about the direction of this room because, of course, I had to do some mock-ups and your girl is not really feeling anything. I recently visited Serena and Lily's showroom. I don't understand my style right now because I am attracted to traditional, a little coastal, a little mid-century modern, organic modern, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm eclectic. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of pieces were speaking to me. Like I love, love, love this picture frame. And I think I just like the space because everything has so much texture and I want that in my space, but not necessarily in grass cloth. And then I went over to CB2 and everything spoke to me like this lamp is so gorgeous. I also really like these spear pillows. I have been eyeing them for a while. Too cute. I also really like this art. It has a really nice composition where you have that light meets dark, and I think that would look good in any space. Oh, also loving the vase. So yeah, did some bed shopping, and like I said earlier, I need the storage underneath my bed, so I really can't commit to just a traditional bed, but I'm on the fence because boucle is like overdone everywhere, and I think it's on the way out. But I don't know. I just always kind of wanted like a velvet, like a just a sexy bed. And look at that. Didn't even realize the name of that bed, Jackson. Um, yeah, I really found a lot of things that I like in CB2. So I'm like, maybe CB2 is trying to tell me that this might be the style that I am probably going to go towards. But I don't know because, like I said, I love a little traditional, but who knows? All right, now let's remember what this room used to look like. Cold with these white walls, gray floors, no type of design whatsoever. And I think we made it pretty cozy. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Once again, thank you, Two Pages, for sending me over curtains to help me transform my room. And if you guys are interested in any of the products, check the description box down below. And if you need help with your pill and stick designs or just making something look luxe on a budget, click my link so you can get my pill and stick guide to help you transform your next space. All right, boo. Don't forget, be you, be beautiful, be chic on a budget, and I'll see you on my next upload. Later.